Oh boy, my strawberries are growing. Hello. Good Friday, good Friday, good Friday. Man. Got a bit close today. I was mowing a lawn in one of the customer locations for sorry, let me get a bit closer to the mic. I was mowing the lawn for like 8 hours. 33,000 steps. Like, kind of ridiculous how much you need. How. Yeah. That's neither here nor there. Anyway. 199 streams. Even though some of them aren't like full streams. But anyway. I'm thinking that, yeah, we're probably gonna finish the DLC today. Yeah, it's gonna be Ice Skating Castle, and I think there was like one vehicle that I saw. So maybe there's also there's gonna be this, a vehicle, and probably another location. I don't know how long we have until Princess notices that you're gone, Satsi, so we need to get while we can. The whole place is covered in supremely melted cheeses and poultry's tomato sauce, which could only have come from one place, Pizza Sassy's. Unfortunately, I got urgent Wispies to take care of in the Wizard City, so you're on your own. Alright. Okay, it's not... I thought would be actually be a bit bigger. I don't even need that, what the hell. Anyway, let me... Oh. What popped up? Something pop up. Whatever. Let me get the playlist going. I know I always start with After Hours, but this time we're gonna go with Lakeside Songbook. Ah, shit. Why is it so loud? What the hell? Hold on, let me check on some things. Okay, now it's stabilizing. What the hell? That was weird. It seems to be fine over there. Okay, okay, fine. Well, it would make the most sense here to start. I gotta say, this spring and start of the summer season has been pretty busy. Most days I've been doing hold on, Lumpy Space Princess. Oh hey, I've seen my handbag to shop in Ice King's cell. I wanted to like leave it while him a little something driving crazy with desire. Okay. Just making sure no one takes it. Yeah, this as I was saying, I've been doing like 9 hour shifts like from on regular most of this month, which I'm not really complaining about that much because, well, it's gonna pay dividends when I actually get the pay. But it's been really interfering with the it's been interfering with me being able to actually put effort into the streams that much. Long days of hard work, you know. Yesterday we got a whole not wheelbarrow, whole trailer filled with dirt, and one of those cases once again when I probably shouldn't have driven with that trailer because it was over the weight limits. But what? It is what it is. But normally I do I pay attention to that stuff, but sometimes when it's just like it's been a whole day of yard work, it just you just don't care anymore. You just want to get out of there. Yeah, I didn't realize it would be this fast. Already at 5%. We're going by like 1% a minute. But yeah, my legs are definitely gonna hurt like hell when I finally get to like relaxation mode. It's kind of weird thing that humans can just kind of absorb all kinds of stress and not like feel any of it until you just go into relaxed state. You know, like when there was the whole unus annus thing, they had I think it was unus annus when Markiplier had the whole thing where he was supposed to be walking the entire day without stopping, and he had like one moment of like when he was doing it, but then he had a moment where he just took a moment to rest, and he was floored, literally. Honestly, it wouldn't be that bad. The problem is that the lawnmower that I had to work with, the wheels started to... Oh yeah. Oh, it's not specific. Yeah, one of the wheels started to pop off. So I had to periodically put it back in place when it fell out, and that took a lot of time. There was something about the how do you call it? I actually forgot my only comparison. You know, like in hand grenades, you have the thing that you the pin. Okay, it's called different, and it's a different thing on a grenade. In Finnish, it's the same word, but yeah, on a grenade, it's called a different thing. Then, because I was paying so much attention to the so that the wheel, I catch the wheel popping off, and it not having well, hold on, let me gather my thoughts again. I was focusing on not getting the on the wheel so that it doesn't pop off. That there was this dryer bars that that could be a bit okay. I can just lower it on my end. there was these dryer bars that on the other side there was only one bar, and it was the ceiling bar thing. But on the other end there was two bars. And because I was looking down, I had my cap up to block the sun. And I just walked straight into the freaking pole. I actually like fell down from the shock of it all. Wait a minute, I completely forgot the lumpy space princess has to hold it up in cells. She must have beyond all this. She has to start going hard pizza whenever she needs to get over some rando dude. I should watch this show at some point. And here I've been parading around my new winter robe, losing an unavailability. The forecast falling for me, hook, line, and sinker. Yeah, that's totally it. They don't call me the Princess Whisperer for nothing, you know. But yeah. Unfortunately, I didn't have just quite enough time to actually do the whole area. Mostly because of the wheel kept popping off, so I had to spend like 30 seconds every single time getting that fixed. And that was a like huge waste of time and trying to like troubleshoot it. If I can like completely fix it. But yeah, the pin or whatever, it was just apparently it was just so used already, so it just stopped working as it was supposed to be. Oh, that's just something lit up from the past the time. Have you read it? Do you like it? Tell me it's good. What? This book? The diary? I don't read diaries. I don't write diaries. Never got to the habit of keeping a diary. A couple of times I tried to do that, because people kept telling me to do that, but it just didn't work out. I kept forgetting to fill it in, and then there were some days when there wasn't really anything noteworthy to write about. And I just lost interest in trying to fill something in, try to force something in there. Oh yeah, next week I won't be able to do any streams. I'll be gone the entirety of from Thursday to Sunday. So there's gonna be a bit of a break, which is gonna be fine. For me at least. I thought this month I would be able to... I had to negotiate so that I don't have to pay the... Well, hold on. When you have student loans here in Finland, you have like... You can negotiate like 1 or 2 months... 1 or 2 months when you don't have to pay the student loan. And I thought it would be... I thought it was this month when I don't need to pay it. Turns out I do. Oh, club, ice cream said what? Whatever this was, it's totally over. I mean, it was over anyway. We're like long gone. Nothing can hold these lumps. Oh, you're that guy. Okay. What was I saying? Oh yeah, me overspending this month. Yeah, thought I would be. I was able to. Well, there wouldn't be any student loan payments this month, but then suddenly my bank account did. But I got the invoice for that, and I was like, "Eee, nice." I totally didn't calculate all my spending this month based on not getting this invoice specifically. So I kind of overspent stuff, so... Luckily I was able to catch it early enough on, so it didn't cost... It hasn't caused any actual problems. That, yeah. I'm just saying this because the 200 stream that is coming up. I had some plans for it that I'm gonna still have to like figure out if I can allocate all the needed funds for that. If I can't, then I can't. Yeah, honestly, I thought this would be a longer job than this. But we're already like 34%. Hey, that's one of the funny numbers. So it was actually a good idea to stop at job 2 if these are going to be about the lengths of the jobs for the other last 2 jobs. What are you? A snail? Still haven't figured out what I'm gonna do instead of a couple of games that I have. Maybe I'll do World of Shooting. Also, again, terrible name for that game. That could be fun to do. Mutinics is definitely still gonna come back. It's just being coupled. Well, my time. I just haven't had the time to do that. But I could take the Saturday slot or Friday. Well, I already did have the Friday. I wanted to finish this thing. Also, I should work on my promise to not keep the meta talk as minimal as possible. Gonna be failing at that lately. But yeah, honestly, this is kind of a perfect game to offload steam on after a long day. And I just realized I've been like slapping away from the mic. Hopefully that doesn't... Nah, whatever. Should be fine-ish. Nice. I guess there's the devil is in the details here. Let's do the floor. I don't know why this thing is like has so low reach, because like I feel I should be able to reach a bit further than this. Well, whatever. I was actually contemplating on bodyguard Procus after all, Procus all out after all out or whatever. Okay. He showed us after Counter bought all the pizza from Pizza Sassy's. I think Counter planned it like he was asking bodyguard to or something, like while asking us off, doing his magic trick or whatever. I don't think I actually need this thing. There's not enough ingrained dirt here. Yeah, this is fine. Got a bit of actually. I think. Wait, was it last week? No, it was this. Yeah, this week. Got a bit of a Powerwash job too. In actual real life. One of the many things we do here with the yard work. It was actually like crazy how ingrained the dirt was on that on the porch. It was like a whole night and day difference. Between when I was washing it and yeah. Oh yeah, I was like thinking about like cleaning my car, my work car today, but it was getting so late, and I need to go to the store. So I just left it be. Gonna have to ask my boss when would be a good spot to like how we can like arrange car washes. Right now would be like good points, because most of the pollen from spring has already fallen. So that's not gonna cause that much trouble anymore. And even still, we have a power washer, so we can just quickly like just rinse it off, even if there is some of that stuff. I feel the other jobs so far, even Finn and Jake's house was a bit longer than this. Ooh, can you keep going, Satsi? There we go. You gotta do it. Honestly, it's kind of weird how I didn't have... It doesn't hurt as much, you know, when I hit my head. Like, I feel like I really banged my head real bad. But it actually doesn't hurt. There's a bit of, like... a bit of pain, but... yeah, I thought it would be, like, way worse. Can I pick you up? Yeah. You can look out there and contemplate the meaning of life. It's not that deep. What? Underpants? Oh, the guy's running wild. Kinda would be awesome to have like a big ass robe. Yeah, just that you can just run around with. What's this? Computer? I might actually take a break for a thing after this job because it's actually bothering me. Shouldn't take that long. Well, actually, I would. That's done. What is that? Heat. That's a TV. What's this? Laundry basket. I'd kind of put it in more somewhere a bit more discreet than this. But you do you. I mean, as a fellow person who has only one room apartment, I get it that you don't have like discrete spaces that many, but snare drum, bass drum, floor tom. That's done. The pedal, that's done. The drums are done. But Gunter didn't realize that the party got anything other than Hawaiian pizza is a party foul. Yeah. So yeah, they ended up like everywhere. For Gunther, even a babe like me knows how it feels to pull out all the stops and have it thrown back in your face. Didn't you do that? Oh, Brad, why did you do this to me? I've been following some of the YouTube drama that has been going on, and it's actually kind of awesome how far quartering has fallen. Regardless of like political beliefs or anything, like that guy was like the laziest motherfucker out there. And it's kind of like, it's honestly crazy, like why did he ever get to over 1,000,000 subs? But it's all falling apart. And the friends that are like standing by him are just making things worse. It's awesome. It's actually really funny how like the dude was like being a total creep at what, why did I forget the name? The Ren Fair. He was being a total creep in there, and then when people found out the video that he published himself, well, actually no, he streamed that. When people found that stream and we were like, well, actually, this is out of context. Like, oh my god, there's no amount of context that will save you from this. At the very least, it's embarrassing. And at the worst, it's really weird what happened there. Well, that's about it. Of that guy. What kind of pizza actually was this? There's some green goop. I don't know anything that would be like this goopy and green, other than like spinach. I guess I've seen spinach on a pizza. I feel that's like a weird topping to have on a pizza, but I'm actually growing my own spinach too. I didn't have that big of a pot for them, just because I didn't have the money for that. To get like a actual good big pots and fill them with dirt or soil. Substrate actually is the word. So now they're in a small little pot, being cute. It's not gonna give that big of a yield, unless I get a bigger one next month. But it's enough for me. The lemon balm is also growing nicely. It's been like a really good sunny days for that. One thing that I've been trying to do is CO2 fertilizing. So there is actually like a certain amount of CO2 in the air that will actually boost up the photosynthesis process. That is well, you can optimize the amount of CO2 in the air, but I'm obviously don't have the space for that, so I've been just burning candles, because those release CO2 and, well, water, a bit of water too, but that's neither here or there. So I've been trying to give them CO2 so they grow a bit stronger and faster and give a bigger yield. Not sure exactly if it's working out, but hey, I actually like burning candles anyway, so it's not a loss for me. I see, so Kunzi did all this, did he? I have to squirt him with the spray bottle and next attempts I can't. Or maybe I'll get you to go turbo with the nozzle of yours. It's bothering me. What is the thing called when you have like a pot that is a hanging pot? Is it just a hanging pot? Because I have one of those. The strawberries is in one of those. Not sure what the English word for it is, which is embarrassing because I technically should know the word, but I haven't had need to use it, so I've forgotten it. But yeah, actually I wanted to get a cucumber in one of those. Back in the all other place that I worked at, they were selling some of those, and it was honestly like really nice to just, well, technically I wasn't supposed to do it, but everyone does it at greenhouses anyway, so whenever like I had like free time and no one was looking, I picked a cucumber from one of those. They were actually quite tasty. And well, I don't really like sweet stuff that much. Like strawberries are okay, but I'm not gonna eat that much of them. Meanwhile, cucumbers, well, yeah, they also give a pretty good yield. But I feel I would eat them more, so not that many of them go to waste. That's the other thing, like, I want, if I ever get my own yard, I want to get a fruit tree in there. And wait, what is missing here? There shouldn't be that, whatever. You want a fruit tree, and well, there's obviously the classic of apple tree, but apple trees make so many apples that I just don't know what I would do with them, and I don't want to just let them spoil on the ground or get rid of them in the bio waste, because that's gonna be filled fast too. But cherries, I feel like well, I personally really like cherries, so Actually, now that I'm talking about it, I want to get some cherries. There's been a local fruit dealer, and they always have cherries in there. But yeah, I feel if I had a cherry tree, it would not. The cherries wouldn't go as much to the waste as apples would. You know what really hurts though? Yeah, okay. Beyond the betrayal and cleanup costs. Why wasn't I invited? I had the moves, so what's Gunter got? Tiny little flippy flap leg enders. They're nothing compared to heavy sculpted thighs. Oh wow, this actually took way longer than I thought it would. 41 minutes already. That's weird. Where did the time go? Actually, one of my... it's just something funny that came to me. One of my co-workers, we were talking about how, like, the long sleeve shirt is actually, like, really good for our job. And I was thinking, like, yeah, for the thorns and stuff. And it was like, no, not for the sun. And, yeah. The sun is a deadly laser, yeah. It's good for the sun too, but the thorns... And he was just saying that, well, we don't deal with that kind of those stuff that much. And now it's been dealing with those stuff for like the entirety of the month. Not as bad as some other times, but it's still funny to me. The thing is that I usually deal with the thorny plants anyways. And the thing is that I've been seeing the one specific kind of bush out that I really started to dislike. It actually there's actually one of those right in my yard. Well, it's not my yard, but yeah. Drum stalagmite? The hell? And stalactite. Nice. What I do without you, Satsi. Now leave. Back up to the Candy Kingdom with you. You can tell the bubblegum that I found you surrounded by lemon children and saved your life. That should keep your sweet. Okay. Yeah, there's the vehicles. There you are. I was beginning to worry that you're being kidnapped by the Ice King just when we had some cleaning jobs for you. First, Lemongrab turned up in a particular sour mood, demanding we clean his garage. Then one of the candy helicopters deployed to investigate a flock of flying demonic threats heading to our for the grasslands, returned and drenched in ectoplasm goo and some quite alarming incantation sigils. Which reminds me, did we make you hazmat? Actually, don't worry, I'm sure you'll be fine. I'm sure I'll be fine. For the first 7 years or so. This is the candy pilot guy. Do you receive over? I receive over. Loud and clear. Candy pilot guide. Proceed over. Miscreant removed from the candy airspace over. Am I supposed to be hearing this? Or reading this? Very good, candy pilot guy. One of the questions though, how do you know this is over? It's just you've been locked in the bathroom for 10 minutes now and you helicopter is sat right there covered in gunk. Over. The bathroom windows open. I saw them leave from here. Over. Even dear lemon sweets, my son was slimed. He is infected. I'm gonna do that. I have neighbors. Unacceptable. He must be clean, fresh. Freshen him up. Wipe him clean. Any purity of the progeny is unacceptable. Are you even alive? Are you just a puppet? Unacceptable! That's the most I will do. I fail. Yep, not wrong button. There we go. That's not ectoplasm, that's just mud. What the hell? I've been japed. And tubed. Actually, I got to. I'll just do this. Do that for like first pass and then just look where I need to do more stuff. No, there's the ectoplasm. Also, been getting more back into Battlefield 6. Yeah, I feel I was kind of correct about that game. Like, the problem with Battlefield 6 is that it was mismanaged to hell and back. But the thing is that the people working on it, like, they actually seem to want to make a good game there. The condition of my carriage is unacceptable! Unacceptable! Okay, that's way too much fun to actually, like, not do. Kind of people must respect. Respect! I wish I had the space to actually scream. Ah, they must give away to a procession. Mm. Well, Slime Princess must have also be punished for slimes against mankind. Punish her. Ah. She slimed my carriage for no reason. Treason. Oh yeah, I was talking about the Battlefield 6. Yeah. I knew from the start. Ah, come on! Excuse me, Parliament grabs way off. Here's actually happened. What actually happened? I was on my way part of the tin and checks to your house and some candy people when this carriage pulls up. Okay. Yeah, Battlefield 6. The people really do want to. People working on it really do want to make a good game, but the problem is that it's been mismanaged to hell and back. And I feel they kind of got spooked by Battlefield 42 a bit too much. And they don't want to repeat another Battlefield 42 again, so first things first, they made it so that the operators, oh come on, Lemon grabs shows up out of nowhere, demanding we let him through. At first, candy people thought it was joking and playing the game. Yeah, first they made it so that the operators are just, well, most of the operators in Battlefield 6, they're hiding their face completely. And they have very well, their personalities are really not coming through at all. Which they did so, in my opinion, because Battlefield 42, that a lot of the criticism was about the whole operator system, and honestly, but the more they laughed and danced around this carriage, the rock from side to side, the matter, the Rooter and Lemograph became. I would get Rooter too. That's when they started to throw things at his carriage. And then he got Rooter, so they threw more. A vicious cycle, as it seems. Yeah, in Battlefield 42 they had the whole operator system where the kits that you have on your character are based on the operator that you have. Which honestly, I never hated that idea for Battlefield specifically, because if you think about it, Battlefield always had the operator thing. The annoying thing about it was just the, well, all the operators in these games are just Marvel characters. And there's a time and place for that. Not everything has to be, you know, that. Just like I have already earlier in my streaming career said that not every game has to be Fortnite. That's kind of the same problem. Like, a lot of the game, so many games like from past like 4 years? Yeah, 4 years. I got them all to leave. Eventually tried to calm him down and so share the things that me and would even repeat my own sister. Now I understand he's frustrated, but when you run him out like that, there's no consequences, especially when you're an Earl. I agree. Case dismissed. Lemongrab has left the chat. Yeah, Battlefield, it already had the whole operator thing. The thing is that it was just called classes. And I like the idea of like the diversific, giving more diverse gadgets, because gadgets is the thing that makes Battlefield special. That along with the team build, the team gameplay. So at the same time, Battlefield 42 like tried to be Call of Duty, but the problem is that they were never really in competition. I'll be honest. Like they were two separate game series that were trying to do two different things. Call of Duty was always more of an arcade game, arcade shooter, and that's what it excels at, in my opinion. It's never been like a tactical shooter, and it never will be. But yeah. Yeah, the other thing that they got spooked about in Battlefield 6 was the map sizes from Battlefield 42. The problem really isn't the inherent size of the map. The problem is what do you have to do in those maps. If you don't have stuff to do in those maps, yeah, it's gonna be boring to play. But I think the thing that also makes Battlefield special is that you can just have a life when you are just where you just run around for 2 minutes trying to find like a funny little spot to do funny little stuff in, then get sniped, and that's your life. That's fun about Battlefield. And it's been the Colmod Railway to Colmod map has that stuff where you can just run around and do stuff for fun. You have the objectives, then you have mini objectives that you can set up yourself for yourself. Like you can go mess with the train if you want. You can go, there's a location where you can just, that is not a great sniping location, but you can go there and snipe to your heart's content, and no one will come for you really, but neither you will be coming for anyone else that much. But it's yeah, it's a fun little side adventure that you can go on. What is it? is the top of that. Now, I didn't get to play Battlefield 42. I feel I might have actually enjoyed it if I got to play it. But that's impossible for me to say at this point, and I will probably never play the game, since it's kind of dead now. So yeah, in Battlefield 6 they made the maps like really small at first. They had like one bigger map, and that was the Operation Firestorm, and I think that one too was like an addition to the game. And what is it actually want? What do you want from me? Oh, nice. Didn't miss that much here. Come on. I could totally do this without needing to get them. Yeah. Axle mounts. Which one of you is the one? Oh, both of you. Nice. The fruit of my labor. Hey RCC, you might want to head over to the party at Finn's and Jake's treehouse. Party god showed up, promising Rager. Also, Finn and Jake said that you can come as my +1. Don't forget that washer of yours. Things are getting slimy over here. No rest for the wicked, I suppose. Now we're cleaning the outside of it. Okay, now this is more like it. What the hell is this? What the hell is that? A bird head? What is wrong with you? Okay. Oh yeah, you should probably get rid of the portal at the Niter Spear. What am I supposed to do that? I mean, probably fine, but if it starts sucking bug milk around again, it could cause issues. What the hell did you all do here? I actually gotta crack a cold one now. Just a sec. Ooh, I'm really starting to feel the relaxation on my legs. I won't be walking tomorrow at all. Nah, I will be. It just feels like I shouldn't. What the hell is this? No, it's one of these. Okay. After party Finn. Hey, we turn on the soothing and washing sound. Some hours are trying to stay awake here. What the hell? Give in to it, dude. Let's sleep. Thank you. No way you're awake. If you're awake, I'm awake. Or isn't that right, BMO? I always thought it was funny that Jake's voice actor is the same guy who also is a guy in the game Mad World. That's a funky little game. Came out on Wii. Kind of sad that it would never really went anywhere outside of being a one-off. They had the whole Anarchy Reigns game, but I think that also kind of failed. Well, Mad World didn't fail, I think. It stayed niche, but yeah. Anarchy Reigns was like a whole spiritual successor kind of thing. But it didn't work out really, as far as I know. So that's sad. Also, the music on that game is like popping really good. I tried to look for it on Spotify, but I couldn't find it, which is sad. Hold on, actually, let me check real quick. Mad World. Wii? Hold on. Okay, yeah, it's not here. You know what? I'm actually gonna I'm gonna pull it up on YouTube. Let me get that going. What's that? Is there like a whole video? Ah, there's the full OST. Let's get that going. Oh, this is the starter track? That can be like that. Oh, I gotta be careful, or I'll be like trying to sing these songs. Mystery Tower. Okay, if I'm gonna talk over this, I'm gonna have to put it a bit quieter still. Yeah, that's the main reason why I try to have most of my music that I have in the playlist is like no lyrics. It's so that it's kind of easier to pay attention, like not to divert the intention between multiple places. Just gonna sip. Yeah, this will take the rest of the stream very nicely. So yeah, it always tickled me that Jake's voice actor is the one of the announcers from this game, because that's basically where I first like got acquainted with his voice. So I always have that. I have the connection to Mad World first. Actually, is it the same guy? Yeah, no, it is. It is. It's the same guy. Okay. Yeah, I don't think this is actually the correct order for the songs in the game, but whatever. I haven't listened to this OST in a while. Yep. Well, let's just do it from here. One of the things I was thinking about doing for Max... No, I shouldn't talk about the 200 stream at all. If you've seen the first one, then you should be knowledgeable about how those go. Just thinking about which game I should start next. I still got some a lot of mutinics actually to go. I got spoiled on like one area in that game, and I'm not that upset about it. I would rather not have been spoiled on that. But on the other hand, the song in that area, like... Dance Macabre is actually like... It's just such a good song. Like the classical song. There's a bug party? No way. I mean bug party. Gotta show them how it's done. Also, I wonder when the Steam controller resupplies happens. I'm not impatient about it really. It would be better if it happens next month, and it's probably not gonna happen next month. I just have a feeling about that. But yeah, it's just kind of annoying how there's like total radio silence about that. But it's good that they actually created some countermeasures to the scalpers. I just hope that no one is buying the scalper controllers. Scalping is like one of the most annoying things ever. I just wish that a lot of the things that people are scalping weren't as profitable. You know, like Pokemon cards. Like, just let people collect those cards. I don't care about the monetary value. But well, whatever. Gotta make some money some way, I suppose. But the thing about scalping is that if you're gonna do scalping, you already have to have a good amount of money on your hand. So it's like you don't really need this money that you would get from scalping people. It's kind of like, you know, crypto bros. They always have like a ton of money that they can just throw at a fucking meme coin. Like Doge, like whoa, how's Doge doing these days? They always like market it as like a get rich quick scheme, but it's never that. You already have to be a bit, you have to be rich to actually like participate in it. I guess that explains why it's a lot of crypto pros are very desperate about like trying to sell in people into crypto, because well, the whole market is based on like there being idiots who will buy the money, buy the things. So but on the other hand, they really seem to think that that the crypto is like a way to like getting into riches. That other people can get rich too with those, but no. The only way to get rich with crypto is to be the one setting up the rug. Oh, that's a cute little house. That's something that I've been always kind of laughing about in the background when all this crypto stuff is going on. Is you're talking about like making a lot of money with this. First of all, why are you making money with money? You know, the whole thing about cryptocurrency was supposed to be that it's supposed to be a money. Why are we selling money to get money, other money that you don't actually, you shouldn't, should be, you know, the stuff that is outdated. Just didn't make sense from this jump. But the other thing is that I was always too poor to even like participate in that. So I don't know how people, how you're supposed to, how I'm supposed to buy that that this is like the way to get rich. Okay, first of all, I need to get rich to actually like buy into this. And that's kind of the problem here. I need to have the cart before the horse. And then you're just gonna steal my money. What is this? Is it like a... Huh? What is that? Yellow hangy thing. Oh, that certainly is descriptive of it. It looks like a diving bell or something like that. But this is not water. Oh, that didn't mean to do that. Meant to do that instead. Oh, just a sec. I gotta put up one of those screens here. Hi, Jake. Yeah, for the thumbnail, I was like, I wasn't even thinking like it was kind of an accident that it happened like that, because well, one of the characters that I have is called Jake, so it just kind of wrote itself that I would. That's why the other guy looks like weird. It's because it's Jake being in Jake cosplay. It's like poetry, it rhymes. Ooh. I wonder if... hold on. Is Mad World on Switch? That would be awesome. I actually wanna... I never got the chance to play it myself, so, but if it's on Switch, which I'm not sure about at all, that would be a fun little excursion to have. Oh. Nice. Okay, so it's just one-sided stuff. Okay. Actually, let's look around here. That's a triangle. There's the hint at the apocalypse stuff. That's not how tomatoes grow. That's not how, wait, hold on, what are those supposed to be? Oh? Oh, those are, Naurisp. What are they called in English again? Not sure. I need to work on my professional vocab. Especially when English would be my other language that I would be dealing stuff with in my profession. Technically, I'm supposed to be proficient in Swedish, but that's just that I got out of that through technicality. So in the university, we had the professional Swedish course, and it's just because, well, in Finland, the other official language is Swedish. You're supposed to be already fluent enough on Swedish to actually go through professional course without like needing to study at all. And well, in the final test that we had for that, we were tasked to prepare a Swedish presentation, and I did that. But the problem is that I'm not good at I could make a presentation, but the question and answer section is the problem. So I figured out as many questions as possible beforehand that people would be asking from that presentation that I made, and I already wrote all the answers that I had that I would need. So when people would actually like ask the question from my presentation, I would just look for the question in my notes and read the answer from there. So I got through the course without needing to spend any more than necessary amount of time in there. I don't have the proficient Swedish. I'm not proficient in Swedish to actually do stuff in my profession in Swedish. which is kinda... Honestly, I've been trying to learn a couple languages. Swedish hasn't been one of them though. I tried learning Esperanto and what was the other? I tried something else. There was another one that I like had a week of like attempting to learn. Then I just gave up on that too. Was it Spanish or Italian? One of those. But yeah. My first thought was like if I learn Esperanto, then I would be able to like have easier time learning other languages in the other Romance languages. But I just did, well, I was also using Duolingo, so that kind of just fell apart. You gotta admit that might have been the best party. And I'm dealing with the aftermath. Yeah, dude. Party god took it to the next level. Don't tell me that you're gonna mess up this whole place again. Ah. Why is it red? What? Why is it red here? It says I should be able to put it here. What the hell? Huh? Okay, I guess that's just bugged. Awesome, awesome. Nah, I should just go here. How tall can you go? Okay, that's all. How am I supposed to go to the top if I cannot reach? There. Seems like a lot of bull to me. I feel Mad World was one of the first games where games where the music was actually like had the lyrics primarily in them. It obviously isn't the first one, but it's like the one of the bigger ones out there. Is there like a ladder here? Ah. I wonder where this music is playing in the game. It couldn't be the Halloween section of the game. When was the Markiplier movie coming to YouTube again? I've been looking for the digital release of like Iron Lung, and it's he made a video about when it's gonna come. It's gonna come, but I forgot. It seems that 2026 is like crazy for YouTuber movies, not being actually being like good movies. The backrooms, like I've seen a bit of rage bait about it being bad, and there was the whole thing about like some guy on Twitter being like, "Well, it's obvious that it's obvious that Kane Pixels is not directing this movie. It's like it's not possible. I work in movies." Like that was thing, and honestly, like it's annoying because that kind of stuff, like people are like people were acting like the Backrooms movie is gonna be like the best movie of the year, and I have a feeling that it's not gonna be that. So this kind of like glazing is well, first of all, the guy just saying like it's impossible. It kind of already paints the picture that the movie's gonna be like way better than it's probably going to be. It's I trust Kane. It's probably gonna be fine. Well, I say fine. Fine for me is like actually like good. Um, I am one of those psychopaths who think like 7 out of 10 is actually like a good score. So yeah, I just think that people are gonna be way overhyped about it, which is annoying. I thought we are finally starting to learn about hype culture, but just like how every generation starts by thinking that, hey, we're not gonna blame the next generation for all of our problems, and then they end up blaming the next generation for all of their problems. It's just one of those vicious cycles that will never end. Anyway, I wanna see the Backrooms movie, and I wanna see the Iron Man movie too. Also, indie side of like animation has been like popping off. I know people are, you know, on Twitter are yelling at Glitch for existing right now, but it's Twitter. Ultimately, I feel honestly, I shouldn't have gone down this rabbit hole. I've been seeing so much rage bait on YouTube about Game Overs. It's hilarious. Like, there's so much rage bait about that about that show, and I all I ever do is just say click I'm not interested. Gotta bet that all those things you can go get on. Oh, dude. Like something that I always wonder about. Yeah, I think they've got something coming in, but they're small talk people. Something that I will never understand is hate watching something. Like, there's some things that I don't like, some people that I don't like, and I keep my tabs on them. But I don't like watch them. I just tune in every now and then, like, what is this asshole doing now? And then I leave. But like spending hours of your day thinking about like something like a show that you don't like, why do that? You can just log off. I mean, I've been begged to play Roblox, and all I ever say is I'm not gonna do that. And I will never do it. I had one joke about, like, a joke stream idea for that. How do I actually get over there? I had a one joke idea for a stream about Roblox, but that never ended up happening. But yeah, I'd rather spend time with stuff that I enjoy, you know? I used to be like a Call of Duty hater, but the thing is that I've never actually like bought the games because I thought the games would be bad, so it always confused me, like how some people, they will say that, oh, this game is so bad, it's so bad, it's so bad, this game is so bad, and then they actually like spend hours playing the game. Like you were saying that the game would be bad before you even bought it, and it was released. But then it got released and you still bought it and you're playing it actively and you're just crying in chat about it. Like, you could just not have bought the game and just moved on with your life. But it is what it is. Okay, how do I actually get to the top of that thing? Do I have a ladder? There's the Jake is there. There's a ladder. I don't see any spots to actually put them in there. That doesn't work. Well, that works. Oh. There. Gotta be thorough. Okay, that should... Oh, wait. This doesn't turn around completely. Where's the highest that I can get with this? Well, not there. Is Jake blocking the thing? Oh, Jake was blocking the thing. Let's see. Up. Okay, why is Jake even here actually? Other than just for the reference? If the only thing that can actually help me with getting up these parts is something else. Oh, also, oh yeah. Oh, when I finally get the Steam controller, I'm definitely gonna get myself Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart. Those games used to be like my childhood. Well, they are my childhood, but they were such good games, and it seems that the Rift Apart is actually like pretty much as good as all the others. And I've been itching to play something like a Ratchet and Clank in a while. For a while. This seems to be mostly done. The mystery waste basket is... We go to the top of that thing. Yep. Okay, I gotta shit. Put the blinds on because the sun is blaring at me now. Ah, nice. Actually being able to see the screen is fun. Where to next? There? I actually remember this song. Oh, yeah. Now I remember. It's Mad Roll. I wonder how much it takes for Ultra Kill to get the final layer out. It's definitely... It shouldn't take as much as layer 8. For obvious reasons that layer 8 is supposed to be like mind-breaking. Oh, I gotta play that on my free time at some point. I've been having weird procrastination feelings lately. Like I just stare at my games on my Steam list and I just... It's weird. Marceline, you dinguses, I tried to warn you. If James Baxter hadn't turned up on his speedball, we'd all be Astral playing now. James Baxter. Oh, it's one of the horses. What a wacky show. Oh yeah, James Baxter is so good at those situations, dude. Oh. Kinda awkward angles here. Hard to be thorough with this stuff. Oh yeah, Battlefield 6. The current direction that they're going with the game is actually, I feel, is actually healthy. I always felt that the game was going to be a Grover, that the first state of it was going to be always the weakest state that it has. But it's good that they're actually like really, well, it's good that they're heavily involving the players in when it comes to like changing the game. And it's been for the better, because the Railway to Gold mode has been like really good. It's been really fun to just play that game now. Which I appreciate, because I really do like Battlefield as a series. Even though I did come to that series after like on the third game. I know that the Battlefield 2 games, they were they're the golden standard, so to speak, for those games. I think from those. Yeah, I never had the chance to play Battlefield Bad Company 2. I was too young for that. But Battlefield 3, like, I just spent countless hours just on that. I was just, there was something magical about that game for me. Now, looking back on it, the suppression system in that game is like terrible. It blurs your screen way too much. It's like actually unwatchable if you look at any footage from that game. And well, another thing that I will never miss from those games is the DMR spam. Just constantly hearing the pss, 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 when some guy's just trying to desperately get you with a DMR. And I do appreciate that in the Battlefield 6, even though there's like season pass weapons now, you actually can get those guns after when you do like a bit of like couple challenges now. I missed on the VCR, or was it VCR or was it VCR? Or VHS. I think it was actually called VHS in the game. No wait, VHS is the one that it's called that in real life. Well, anyway, I missed out on that gun because I just didn't have the time to play the game, to grind the battle pass. And even though like doing anti-air stuff is kind of annoying, I still got it now, and it's a fine gun. I didn't need it, but it's nice to have it. I already have like my own main stuff that I use as my, yeah. But it's always fun to come to like a different gun in a battlefield and try to find how to use it the best. That's another thing that I really like about having a large weapon pool. And it's fine to have a smaller pool, I think, so that each gun has their own individual well, not personality, like uses for them more, instead of all being the same. There's a bit of problem with that with the SMGs in the game right now. Like, do you want the MP5 or the MP5, or do you want to get the P90 or KV9? And then there's the SL9 in there, which is funny because the real world SL9 is a civilian version of the G36 that was like made so that it cannot be, well, it would be extremely hard to turn into fully automatic. So they just gave it a thumbhole stock. So you cannot. It's hard to find like aftermarket parts for that. Change some other stuff in there in the internals too, and yeah, that's about it. Personally, I think it kind of looks cool. The real world SL9, which I think, okay, they gotta add the SL9 to the game, just so that they have the SL9 the PDW, that is the fictional PDW from the game, and then you have the actual SL9. Yep. Now we're time to get run down on the songs of this game. I don't know how I missed I missed that this is obviously supposed to be like a Snoop Dogg reference, this whole song, when, well, the actual main boss of the game, the final boss. Was Mad World a Platinum game? I forgot. It definitely feels like a Platinum game. Yep. Why am I stuck? Why am I stuck? Well, okay. Oh yeah, you get stuck on one of these when you if you go too much to the either side. I always like the phase 1 song, the previous song, better than this one. Like, I get it, it's supposed to be like the main boss is actually like really getting serious about it, and the first one is not, he's not taking you seriously at all. Come on. It would be actually kind of cool to go down a diving bell, you know? Diving bell. I'm not sure if they ever have those anymore. I feel that they're actually like super dangerous to actually have. What do you think the deal was with the Gunter and Party God? He was mooshing all night. Ah, I fell. This is the time when I fell off. Can I pick this up? Ah, come on. You can totally jump there. And there it is. And that's the after credits song. Back to the other playlist. Ah, I can skip this. Oh, perfect. I knew I had a reason not to play this song at the start. Yeah, that'll do. I have a real problem, like not using the correct tools. I tend to just get stuck in one or two tools when other tools would actually make things go by faster. For example, when it comes to like weeding, I like to do it by hand because I feel that when I do it by hand, I get more of the roots. But I don't think actually that's what happens. I think I could do the same job with a trowel. Can I move? The same job with a trowel that I could do with my hand, but you know, faster. But on the other hand, it just feels right. Oh wait, the string is also... Oh my god, that's gonna be annoying to clean. Or not. I wonder what the secret level for layer 8 is gonna be on Ultra Kill. I feel it might be like a total curveball and be a tower defense game. I feel that would be like an actually fitting part to Ultra Kill. Kinda writes itself. One has to set up all these bases, turrets, to defend against the endless hordes of the hell. Not sure. It's definitely gonna be some other type of game that they haven't explored yet. Because that's how the other secret levels have been so far. they wouldn't do another puzzle, right? People have been complaining about that Layer 8 is thematically way too close to Limbo, which I don't agree with at all. Like, sure, there's the idea that a lot of the stuff that you see is fake, but the thing about Limbo is that it's supposed to be obviously fake, so that you will all eternally be like sighing about like how that things could have been better, but they're not. That's the point of Limbo. You're not supposed to be like actually fooled into thinking that you're in the paradise. You're supposed to be feeling that that you're missing out on actual heaven. That's the torment in Limbo, because, well, it's not supposed to be like a hard punishment, because a lot of the people in the Dante's Inferno that would have gone to Limbo, they didn't really have the chance to, you know, repent to God. So it's not supposed to be like a hard punishment. It's supposed to be still eternal punishment, but it's not and as nice as possible. Yeah, come on. Huh? What? Meanwhile, I think what they're actually going for with 8 is that it's supposed to be kind of meta about it. Part of the punishment of Layer 8 is that people who are peering into it cannot understand what's going on in there, so they lose their minds, try to understand what's going on there, which is an impossibility. I think I need to check here. Or I would, if I could actually... Yep, there we go. Hey, look at you being useful. Ah, don't fall off now. Okay. Branch base. Those are fine. I wonder if they have a... Hold on, you know what? I'm gonna real quick come look it up now. Okay, it's just called a hanging basket. Huh. How uncreative of you, England. But on the other hand, when have you been creative anyways? Hanging basket. Imagine having 2 words to describe 1 word. Now for the rest of the tree. Here it would be good to have this one, yeah. Ah! I fell off. Oh, I'm definitely gonna feel today's walking tomorrow. It wouldn't been actually been that bad, but there was like a lot of heals in there. And what am I missing here? Ah. Oh. The wire. Oh, I'm missing a lot here. What else am I missing? I mean, there's that. No, I see. It would be kind of awesome to actually live in a big-ass tree. Just hollowing it out. Like a worm. Okay, so it's sectioned off like that. Okay. That was the other treehouse from the base game, and that one was kind of annoying. This doesn't seem to be as annoying as that. I can actually get myself another cold one real quick. Ow. Ouchie. Yeah, I would have actually like spent less time at the location. But the thing is that it is a graduation week, and so everything should be on tip-top shape. People want their yards to actually look like representable. But there's only like so much time and so little people to do stuff, so I just had to overextend a lot of my time this week to make sure that everything is done. But hey, more money. That's why you will never actually find me fully complaining about stuffing. I will do this thing where like I mention this stuff, but I'm not like trying to be complainy about it. Just mentioning it. But yeah, definitely gonna not go any further after this, even if there's like another mystery job after this. Gotta have to make myself some dinner. Look at that. That's oh, that's what life could be without Twitter. Right there. Now here's what life will be is with Twitter. I still don't understand why people use that site. It was always bad, but now it's extra bad because people get paid for doing rage bait. Things that I never understand. That is ultimately the main reason why you see so many bad takes on Twitter. It's because people get paid to say those things, because you get more engagement when you say something stupid. And more engagement on Twitter means you actually get more paid more. But the problem is that you're getting pennies. So everything just sucks forever until someone finally decides to pull the plug on that site. And I've seen people say that, well, they will just go to other sites. What other sites? There's just Twitter and Blue Sky. There really isn't other alternatives for Twitter. It is its own unique cesspool that hasn't been recreated anywhere else. Like what? Reddit? Good luck with that. I think we're trying to get a wish out of him. Huh? No. Something from previous conversation. Bodyguard was about to grant it to you till 3 drums turned up and put the moves on him. Oh, the other day I was like decided to do the thing where you put the cucumbers in your eyes, and I feel that actually like worked a bit. But it could also be that just I'm in a situation right now where I can actually relax. I actually want to get some cucumbers now. God damn it. Honestly, cucumbers, one of the most least appreciated fruits, underappreciated fruits. And yes, they are fruits. I didn't go to 4 years in university to be told otherwise. I understand that there's the culinary quote-unquote definition. But just a couple of questions. Is carrot a fruit? You can make carrot. So, okay. The culinary quote-unquote definition, it is that it's based on how you use the thing. So tomato is a vegetable because you use it like a vegetable. But what about a carrot? You can make carrot cake with that. Cakes are fruit things. Okay, maybe carrot is like an outlier here, an exception to prove the rule. But then what about rhubarb? Rhubarb is exclusively used like a fruit, and it's definitely not a fruit. It's so specifically not a fruit that you only eat the stem of the rhubarb. The leaf part of a rhubarb is actually poisonous, so not sure even if the flowers and fruit might be also be, poisonous too. Haven't checked though, because no one actually cares about that part of the plant. The actual fruit part of the plant. But anyway. My point is, the culinary definition of fruit and vegetable is stupid. When the scientific definition is very simple and very easy to understand. The fruit is the fruiting body of a plant. It is literally the fruit of the plant. And a vegetable is just plants where you eat other parts of the plant. A potato is you eat the root of the plant. In salad you eat the leaf. But that's enough of me rambling about stuff that that kind of annoys me. I feel I'm missing a large section of this thing. Like, there's no way it's 10% is just the inner leaves of this tree. Can it? Because there's that, it could be like 2% is the tree trunk. That I can see. Okay, it's not 2%. Now boys, you know how the root is that old. I was trying to give him a piece of my apple pie, that's all. Ooh. You look kinda hungry and you know, I cook extra. Yeah. Yeah, I'm definitely missing a huge chunk here. Oh, I've been thinking about like reversing, trying to listen what the 82 songs sound like when they're reversed. Never odd or even is definitely supposed to sound pretty much the same when you reverse it, but No Devil Lived On and Mirror Rim, those feel like they shouldn't sound the same backwards. But you never know. It wouldn't be that hard to actually do it. Do the reverse thing. Just a single press of a button. At least with the editor that I have. Or use. Actually, this would be perfect for this. Yeah, look at that. It's kind of funny that I had a whole spiel about rage bait, but then I also did do a bit of rage bait. Now, the thing is that I don't deal in absolutes. I'm no Sith. So, I don't think doing a rage bait is like objectively evil or anything. I think it's just annoying when people use it. That's the only way that people can make money. So yeah, I do rage bait myself. But it's never supposed to be like anything more than just a bit of banter. Yep. There's that. There's that. Come on. What? What is it? The roof. Oh, don't distract me with your pings. I thought I got these things. I guess I didn't. Okay, what? Where? Hiding in the geometry? Well, I'll... There? Up here? There's a tad. I don't see enough to actually make it not ding. There it is. There's that. Yeah, I kind of knew that this was missing. Gonna get that. What? Up there? Up. Ah. Pond Beach. Bench. Then follow tower window, mystery tower leads. Is it at the top? I feel it might be at the top. No? Ah. Wah. Jake. Jake. Jake to Jake. There. There's the window. Jake. No, that window. There we go. Nah, there's the bench. I'll snipe you from all the way from here. I guess this is a pond, but it's frozen over. And boom. Hell yeah. Congratulations, it's Finn and Jake have finally given their seems to grant you my royal seal of approval. Let's get back to the Candy Kingdom. There's a highly toxic experiment that I've been wanted to conduct sometime now, and it would be get messy. Oh, I thought it would be actually like a new job there. Anyway. Whoop, wrong tap. That's gonna be it for today. Tomorrow it's gonna be 200 episodes. What the hell is that supposed to be about? I don't know. You don't know. No one knows. Anyway. With that,